gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Dell, that is Devin. How are we today?
Back here again on another great Sunday.
Back here again, we got the sun shining on Sunday, at least for right now.
Not for me.
Well, you're
still in my closet.
Yeah, you're enclosed. There's no natural lighting in there.
None.
I mean, at least you like it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need all that fresh air.
Yeah. Fresh air is overrated.
Very.
Yeah. I mean, I got the light coming in, but I got the window closed, so I don't need fresh air either. It's fine. So, I mean, without further ado, we're just gonna go in. We past couple shows we did reviews of things. We had some events, so we talked about those, but we're back to business as usual now. We're back to trying to get to different events. So, let's just take it from the top as we always do. Let's take it from Monday Night Raw from WWE, the start of WWE week on the USA Network, because, of course, SmackDown is now a part of the USA Network. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but all in all, as a whole, Raw from Canada, which played a lot into the show. How do we feel?
It had some good moments. It had some moments I didn't care about. But it was a decent show. It started off strong.
Yeah.
And it kept it going. By the end of Raw, I was like, all right, I'm done with this.
Yeah, it felt like it felt like it was time. Like when Raw ended, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that was cool. Like there were some highs. There were definitely some highs in that, and we'll talk about it in a minute. But I guess your standouts. What was the? Of course, we always got the Judgment Day issue situation thing going on. That's a constant. We're gonna get that all the time. We also had the I believe we started with the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, 6-person tag team street fight.
Yeah. How did we like this?
Now, I don't know how long they can keep this Wyatt Six hot. I don't.
Especially when you have matches and like they're in peril, they're getting beat up.
Yeah.
Like that type thing, yeah.
They have to continue to be in matches that allow them to be chaotic, like no DQ type matches.
Right.
That has to be standard. You put them in a regular match,
it takes away from it.
Completely.
Yeah. I mean, some of the things they're doing, which is cool, but it takes away from the gimmick.
Like I'm already feel like I've seen them too much.
Yeah.
Like I've seen them too much. I'm done with the video packages.
Mm-hmm.
I've been over that. Good to see Nikki Cross out there doing work.
Yes, actually in a match.
Yeah. But other than that, like this, you can't keep them elevated to this status for a long time.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing too much. I don't think, maybe Uncle Howdy, one-on-one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, leave that for
the two other dudes. Is it two?
You got Eric Rowan, you got Dexter Lewis, and Joe Gacy.
Unless it's in some type of tag match.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Nikki Cross, I can see her doing her own thing on her own.
Yeah.
In a one-on-one.
Yeah, in the women's division, yeah, I can see that.
But I don't know. I'm just nervous that we're seeing too much of them.
Yeah, like I kind of feel that way too. I kind of feel that, especially with Chad Gable and them trying to get American Made over, and they're feuding with the Wyatts. It's one of those things where you're going to see them because they're the foil for them right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know where we go when this is like when this is done. Like, what does the Wyatt Six do? Maybe they go away for a while. Maybe they just, maybe they do go into that we don't see them every week, that sporadic thing. Maybe right now it's just getting people used to them so we can miss them. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I can see that.
But yeah, like sometimes, like I'm watching, and then you see them rolling around, you see them selling, you see them kind of laid out, and I'm like, it kind of takes away from this whole thing.
Especially the big boy.
Oh, Eric Rowan, yeah.
It was some stuff that I'm like, come on, you better than that. Like,
yeah. And Rowan's the OG of the Wyatts. Like, yeah. He knows this thing. Like, I want to kind of, I wish I seen him more in well, we know Uncle Howdy is in the leadership role, but more of that forefront, more in the forefront of like him and Uncle Howdy, being as they were the closest to Bray, and maybe like them having like this thing, like a leader enforcer type thing, more so than they are right now. But
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, though, the match was fine.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, Chad Gable and American Made are, they're aces.
Yeah,
like I really enjoy watching the Creed brothers.
I just wish they had a better name.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. So are we more so? Are we better off this week than last week, as opposed to heel Ivy now, or are we still not liking Ivy?
I still don't like this Ivy now.
Okay,
I really don't. I know it'll probably grow on me more, but I not a big fan of it.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
it. Yeah. I didn't see her being a heel, but over time we'll see.
Yeah. They said, when they had the NXT stuff, it was cool. With it was Diamond Mine, Roger, your boy Roderick Strong was over there, and they had all that stuff going on. But yeah, it's. I mean, I don't mind it as much. Like I said, the match was fine. But yeah, where do we go? Like, after this is completely dead and gone and over with, what happens with the Wyatt Six? Where do we go from here?
Nowhere.
Yeah, like maybe they just lay dormant for a while, and then
take a breather.
Yeah, it's a sporadic act. Something happens, or somebody says something one day, or does something, and the lights go down, and then that's the new target. Or I don't know.
Just have them grab somebody. That's it.
Just have them just randomly grab somebody.
Yeah. Just have somebody walking in the hall, and all of a sudden they get grabbed and pulled in the room.
They get snatched. Moira Romero, they get snatched.
Laid out. When the cameraman gets there, they're laid out and nobody's around. Okay. Add to the creepiness.
Yeah.
Add to the mysteriousness.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
I can write this shit in my sleep. Yeah.
They haven't they haven't responded back, but there's so many ideas there.
Tons.
Any other standouts for you on Raw as a whole?
That Finn Balor call out to Damian Priest was predictable and boring.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Finn's clearly the leader of the Judgment Day, even though they say there's no leader.
Yeah. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair going against the Unholy Union.
We knew where this was going. That was one of those.
Can I put this out there and say that?
Yes.
I think Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are a horrible tag team.
There's something about the they don't click well, right? Something about the chemistry is off.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not.
Okay.
What else happened after that? Oh, then that's when you come to the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart coming out.
Yes. My goat, and I will fight anyone about this. I am a Bret Hart guy. This is a Bret Hart podcast. If you don't like it, tough shit.
I dig it.
But
good to see him.
I mean, the guy's over there. Right?
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. And right there. And the glasses there. So big Bret guy. But yeah, definitely good to see him. And you knew this wasn't just going to be the feel good thing for Canada.
Nah.
Not at all. They weren't just gonna. Bret just wasn't gonna come out here and cut a promo. First of all, we all knew that the mystery partner later on in the women's match was gonna be Natalya, based off of last week, and them promoting it being Canada. And they're like, "Oh, well, we have a mystery partner." Everyone knew it was Natty, but Bret coming out was, like I said, good to see. But then you got Gunther. Gunther came out and just Gunther this thing all up, being just as douchey and
yes,
oh my god, and like, dude, so like I watch wrestling all the time. I consume wrestling all the time. I know what wrestling is. I very, very, very rarely have a reaction that's like a legit heat reaction. But this son of a bitch said Goldberg was his favorite wrestler. And I marked out for a minute. He got me. I was like, yo, no, you didn't, dude. Like, legit. But then I'm like, I bravo. I see, like, what better way to get atomic heat than to say to Bret Hart that the man who ended his career was his favorite wrestler. Like,
Gunther knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Good on the mic.
Yes.
On the mic.
He really is. He really
know where to
is.
hit you.
Yeah, he really is. He really is cool. Good on the mic. But yeah, all that, and then of course that brings out Sami Zayn. How do you feel? I was about to say, how do you feel about Sami Zayn trying to get a shot here?
No, Sami.
Gunther says no, but
I'm before Gunther. Sami has done nothing to deserve this title. He's done nothing. Now, if there was Sami building up to this, I'm for it. Okay. I like seeing Sami rise.
Yeah.
But then once I prefer him to rise and then fall. I don't want him to get the belt. You don't, right. Especially not this belt.
Yeah, not the world heavyweight championship. No. So like, yeah, Sami's a good chase guy. He's a good person in the title hunt, in title contention, in the hunt. But especially, I know after WrestleMania, after he won the Intercontinental title, you were like, I was done with Sami. Yeah, you weren't interested anymore. You weren't. No. Like he got the title. He got the big win. He beat Gunther, and it was like, all right, now I seen that. Now we're done with him.
And I don't think you should be able to win anything with a Hallula kick. I think, oh my God, that is so basic.
It is.
So basic.
It's
like, and that's his thing. He can't get nothing new.
I mean, Sami's got moves, but
he's a good wrestler, great wrestler. But you gonna do the Hallula kick? I need you to run back, jump off the top rope, and then hit him with it. Mix it up a little bit.
Okay, I need some
excitement because I know Sami can do it.
Yeah,
I know he's got the capability to do something spectacular with that move. I'm just not seeing it. You kicking somebody and putting your junk all on their forehead? Come on, Sami. You better than that.
All right, fair enough.
But he don't need the belt.
Nah,
let him get a shot and let Gunther beat him up.
Yeah, I mean, and which is essentially what's going to happen. It's going to be, Gunther's going to get that big defining win over Sami Zayn, and then put that to bed and continue on with his title reign. So yeah, man.
What popped up after that? Oh, that was the Dominic Mysterio.
Oh yeah.
The Judgment Day versus Dragon Lee. Well, I'm sorry, I did not know you was of Latin descent.
This is still bothering you.
A buddy of mine was talking about it. He was listening to this. He was like, he's in LWO. I'm like, they're all inclusive. He's like, dude, like he was like, you are so stupid. Like, yo, I don't know why I thought
they're all inclusive. Like,
he's a luchador.
Yeah, we're the Latin World Order, but anybody can come in.
I didn't put two and two together.
Pete Dunne's going to be in the LWO next.
Hey, why not? But that was a decent match. I didn't.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, I don't hate seeing Dominic Mysterio.
No,
wrestle. Like, it's I could take it or leave it, but it wasn't bad.
I don't like the way he looks.
I mean, he looks like you should hate him, which means he's doing a damn good job.
He's doing a damn good job.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
awesome.
If he didn't look like that, I'd probably be like, yo, I'm for Dominic Mysterio. But the way he looks like somebody I should be smacking in the face.
Yes, he does.
I'm like, you won.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, no, he has got that. He's got that down.
Yeah,
he definitely does. But yeah, no, Dragon Lee and Dom was a good match.
Then your six women tag team.
Yeah, which again, who didn't know it was gonna be Natalya in Canada, especially when they dropped that the week before. It was like, oh, we're gonna be in Canada. Oh, I know exactly who we're gonna get. Who didn't know it was Natalya? If you didn't,
yeah,
what are you doing?
And this Pure Fusion Collective,
you still not.
I'm not feeling the name, and I'm not feeling them.
Yeah, I feel like it's just not landing.
It's not.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not landing.
Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler were fine together.
They didn't need Sonya Deville.
No, absolutely not. Like, and I was thinking to myself, I'm looking back, I'm like, where did you even come from? You just magically showed up. Now you trying to run things? No.
I mean,
I'm hoping
Sonya,
one day,
former general manager, but
I hope they turn on her.
That's a possibility.
I do. I hope they turn on Sonya.
That's definitely a strong possibility.
And I prefer to see more Selena Vega and less Lyra Valkyria.
You don't like Lyra?
It's not that I don't like her. I don't like her gimmick.
Okay.
I don't like the bird hawk creature thingy you got going on.
You don't like none of that?
Nah.
Okay.
She great wrestler. I give her that.
Lyra's cool. I like her. I like her presentation. I do. Great, I like
that whole
bird, all that warrior bird thing. You're not.
I don't like all that. I'm like, I look at it. I'm like, every time I see a feather, you just lose it for me.
it's you.
Just waiting for her to come out one day with a bird mask on, a beak, and I'm gonna be like, all right, you're trash.
Come out looking like the gobbledygooker.
Yeah. Can't get behind that.
All right, that's fair.
And I think the last thing was the Drew McIntyre addressing Sam breaking.
Listen,
I'm over this.
Hell in the Cell.
This better be the last one.
It just has to be. It has to be. Hell in the Cell. This has got to be the blow off. This has got to be the last one. This has got to be it.
And I'm hoping this side plays out. Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell. I want this to be the end. Let something happen. Let somebody interfere.
Okay.
Where it takes the attention off of Punk. And Drew gets a new target.
Okay. Okay.
I need something to happen to take the attention off of CM Punk. We've had enough Drew McIntyre, CM Punk back and forth.
I agree. It's been a while. It's been a long while. It's been entertaining.
Yes, but
we did it.
Let's move to a new chapter. Let's CM Punk go for a belt like he wanted to. But I feel as though they're gonna have this be the last match. But then how Punk was interfering with CM Punk's matches. It's gonna be vice versa. That's what I think.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah. I guess we just gotta get the bad blood and see what's on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Like I do feel like it's time though. I do feel like it's time to move on for Drew to do something different, for Punk to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Then you had Ray fighting Finn. It was decent.
Yeah. I mean, it was a match. Yeah.
And I think the last thing was the Intercontinental #1 contender tournament.
Yeah. I mean, and who didn't know where this one was
going to win?
Yes, exactly. Who didn't know this was going to happen?
Yeah. Would I prefer Dragunov? Yeah.
But
I would prefer
him. Yeah, but Jey Uso's he's the hot guy.
Everybody wants Jey.
Yep, everybody wants to do the thing.
Yeah. They tried to break Pete Dunne's nose.
Right?
Got to break his nose. I'm like, damn. Braun was just there just to be there.
Yeah, and until he got
Yeah. He'll be alright.
Yeah.
That was the end of the Raw.
Yeah, I mean, everything, all signs are just pointing and setting up things for Bad Blood coming up, so, which is, we'll preview it once the card takes a lot more shape. Like I said, we got a little time to get there, so we got quite a few weeks to set up some stories, to set up some things for that. So, moving on to the debut of SmackDown on Fox, not on Fox, from Fox to USA. What are we liking, not liking about the new aesthetic to SmackDown?
That opening intro, trash, garbage.
You don't like Meg Thee Stallion?
Well, did you know that she gonna be in WWE soon? Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion is looking to join the WWE. She's joining wrestling. She's gonna be signed. I swear, watch. You'll see her in the ring. Yeah,
maybe like a WrestleMania match,
something. But she's looking to make her move from wrestling. I mean, from what did she do? Hip hop to the WWE. I didn't like how it looked.
You didn't like it? Okay. What about that? What about the new logo with the S and
no?
No.
Don't hit me with your Microsoft Word font. And think I'm supposed to just accept this.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is the new thing.
Nah, that threw me off. I turned it when I turned it on. I'm like, damn, this is an old show.
It does look like the logo does look like something that could have been from like the early 2000s.
Yeah, so I don't get paid. They got it.
Yeah, they got somebody got paid a lot of money.
A lot of fans, man. Who buying cable to watch SmackDown? Who buying cable for that? That's a hard sell for your parents. Like, why don't you take on this $100 bill
so you can watch SmackDown? I mean,
Nah.
I mean, they started off with Triple H, and then Triple H started the show off altogether with the cage match between Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. This wasn't bad.
No, good match.
This wasn't a bad match at all. This was actually a pretty good match. I actually enjoyed how the match played out. How the match, ultimately ended with Cody getting the win, and then in typical Bloodline fashion, The Bloodline shows up. About ready to do some work. And then the OTC shows up. Then, that plays into the story that goes on throughout the night with, will they sign the contract? Won't they sign the contract? Will they for the tag team match? But, we got a little bit of a stare down between Jacob Fatu and Roman. Of course, we knew we weren't getting anything from that. They ain't giving that one up.
Yeah.
At all.
You had to pay for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's going to cost you.
Yeah. But how we feel about the direction, I guess we're on the same direction, but still on the direction that they're leading to this, I guess, blockbuster-ish match between Cody and Roman versus the Bloodline.
If we can get it done quick, I don't want a long friendship alliance between them two.
Yeah, I don't want this will they or won't they thing between Cody and Roman. Like, just cut to the point. Cody's like, look, that's Roman's problem. I've been doing this for a minute. We're done. I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. And I get it. If I'm Cody, I don't want to be dealing with this shit no more. I got. Can somebody else wrestle for the title? Can I fight somebody else? Damn. Like, can I do something else?
Yeah, it was kind of a lot.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it.
But that was it. What
Yeah.
else happened on SmackDown? Meechin and Piper.
Yeah, I mean, that was a short match.
Yeah.
That was a very short match.
Oh. Can I talk about Kevin Owens and his mystery partner?
Oh, yeah.
How dare you disrespect a 19-year veteran, one half of the Midnight Heat with Eddie Pearl? You gonna disrespect Ricky Gibson like that? Surprisingly, people didn't know I knew who Ricky Gibson was.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. When I saw him, I'm like, is he coming back? No.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Well, him and Ricky and Eddie, they go against FTR soon. They're actually wrestling FTR in oh God, what match is that? Now I gotta find out.
Yeah, that Ricky thing was hilarious. And then they're making fun of like his hair, like, the hair on his back and everything like that. I'm like, come on, guys, y'all, you listen. Y'all know what this is.
Yeah. Hold on. Prestige Wrestling, Rosalind 9.
Okay.
Yeah, September 29th.
Okay.
It's FTR and the Midnight Heat. Yeah, I'm on top of my wrestling game.
I see.
I know random stuff.
Hey, look, color me impressed. Regardless. But yeah, man. Obviously the mystery partner who was stuck in travel situations and made it there was Randy Orton. Who else was it gonna be?
They should get tag team titles.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, they should get tag team titles.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with RKO?
Yeah,
is what they call themselves. Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Then the whole situation between Nia Jax, Tiffany, and Bayley and Naomi. So one of them about to get kicked off.
Yeah, the loser. Yeah, whoever gets pinned.
Who would leave?
Smack. I feel like you would move Bayley over to Raw.
Okay.
I don't know 100%. Well, I mean,
if you move Bayley to Raw,
mm-hmm.
you'd have to break up. Nah. If you move Bayley to Raw, who would come over to SmackDown?
Well, they didn't say trade. They just said the person was just leaving.
They'd probably get rid of Naomi.
I mean, I don't know. I know, when Jimmy Uso eventually comes back, Jimmy Uso's a part of the SmackDown brand, so they usually don't they don't like switching. They don't like messing
Couples.
people's homes up. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's Bailey.
Yeah, because she ain't doing much on SmackDown.
Nah. Maybe give Bailey something else to do once Liv and Rhea are done.
Mm-hmm.
Have her sniffing around the women's championship over there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be mad. Wouldn't be the worst thing.
No.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh. And what happened after that? What was it Andrade and Carmelo?
So they had a couple backstage segments with all the contract signing. We're gonna get this done. We're not gonna get it done. But then but I mean, for the most part, we really did have Andrade and Carmelo Hayes again, which was another good match. These guys do it.
Yeah, but I don't like Carmelo Hayes, so I didn't care.
Well, then you got the result you wanted, because
because Andrade,
Andrade got
the
win.
W.
Yeah, so that should be it for those two.
Mm-hmm.
Should be. And then the main event segment, which was Roman coming out because he needed to address the contract situation in the ring. Surprise, surprise. Ain't no contract situation. He could care less. He wants to fight. He wants, he don't need the contract. None of that. He's the original tribal chief. He's about that life, so to speak. And then, I don't know, man. It's like up until they get to the point where it's like, all right, we're having this tag team match. All of this is so predictable. It's just so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen all this coming.
Yeah, seen this stuff 100 miles away, and I mean it's fine. I'm not upset at it, but we're inching closer to bad blood. So
October 5th, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would know.
Yeah.
Much as you love those Saturday pay-per-views,
yes, sir.
You would know. The next up, I mean, let's just round out the whole thing with AEW. So AEW was both okay and not okay this week.
Certain parts of it had me like, this is what we need,
Right, yeah.
Bryan Danielson coming out, talking about Eagles being out of control and AEW's crawling with egos. And then he hit us with the Game of Thrones line, I'm the one true king of these lands.
Yes, he did.
And I was like, all right, Brian, calm down. You've been angry for a while.
He has been.
And
he has.
I'm okay with this because it's making me want to see what he's going to do next. What the people going to do next? Where Wheeler falls in and what exactly he's going to do.
Right. Yeah. Like I want to see this. I want to see Wheeler Yuta's because you got to figure he's still a part of the Trios Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
With Claudio and Pac. So how does that work?
I don't know, but we'll see. But they was out there wilding. And I was like, yes. It was awesome.
Yeah. You got the Blackpool Combat Club, and they're going back to the William Regal teachings and all that. So they tied it together pretty well.
Yeah.
But there's a new law going on there, and they're getting it in.
Yes,
we
sir.
Figure out what Moxley was talking about later on, because he had that whole. How are we liking Moxley's direction, the take, how the energy of this whole thing, so to speak?
I like it a lot. I like him snapping. I like him being unhinged.
Yeah,
he looked like he got a couple screws loose, and he losing it. I'm hoping this leads to a nice breakdown mentally, and he go off the deep end.
Okay.
I'm not talking about like set somebody's house on fire like Hangman did, but you know, something on that line. Maybe hit somebody with a car,
Run somebody over.
yeah,
Vehicular.
you know, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, something vehicular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was alright.
No, best part was after that when Christian Cage came out.
Oh my god. So yeah, and the wild card with this is Christian Cage. He's still got that contract, for lack of a better, word, and he's snooping around too, ready to pick the bones.
Yo, you saw what he said about my man wife, yo?
Yo.
He was like, you should have CTE. She should have CTE. She would have to remember. And I happen to think, I'm like, chronic traumatic encephalopathy?
I'm like, wow, dude.
Like, who says that? That's serious.
Someone like Christian Cage.
And I had to pause. I'm like, damn. You trying to
Why would you say that, dude?
Progressive degenerative disease on somebody.
That's
like,
it.
Damn.
This is the most uncool thing to do.
You vicious, yo.
It is Christian.
It is. I should never expect anything less than the most vile things that come out of his mouth.
Despicable, diabolical things. Yeah. Just that horrible rhetoric from Christian Cage. But yeah, no, we still got to factor him in things.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to factor Christian in all of these things. What happened else?
Jack Perry defends against Leo Rush.
Yeah, I think this one opened the show, right?
Yeah, it's the first match.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't care.
I still don't care about Jack Perry.
No, they're trying to make him edgy, come up in that pedal van.
I just don't care.
Then we got the best version of Hangman we've ever had.
Speaking of unhinged,
I know people like Swerve, but Hangman doing it right now. Come on.
He is. And then, you got to think back on everything. Like, is Hangman really the bad guy here?
No, he just trying to break even right now.
That's it.
He's
a guy that had some problems. Those problems spun out of control. Trying to get it back.
He did beat up Jeff Jarrett's wife, though. And then beat up Jeff Jarrett at the show.
He got problems. Listen, he's a troubled man.
Yeah.
He's a troubled man. So, I mean,
I'm for this Hangman. I need him to do, like when he set the house on fire. I was tripping. I'm like, oh, all right. He's like, then he get on the show like, I'll set 1,000 of his houses on fire.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's
come on. Swerve broke into his crib, so he burned down his family home.
It's a lot of arson.
Yeah, sorry.
How have you not been put away?
Who knows? Come on.
From the act and from the act and all of the signs that are pointing to you wanting to do this again.
Yeah. Well, then who came? Oh, Private Party and Commander. How come I didn't know who Private Party was? You're falling asleep.
Oh Jesus, this is bad.
Yo, I know you work.
Sleep deprived. This is what happens when you burn the midnight oil.
He was sitting there and you see your eyes started closing, and you could see that Odin sleep hit you.
Oh my God, burn the midnight oil, people. It's not good. The very late night turned into a very early morning. So.
Only thing about that, we saw Commander get choked out by some lady.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't mind seeing Commander, but, like, right now, I think, we had the whole Lucha Bros and Commander thing going on, but now it's like, all right, let's just randomly put Commander with Private Party now. So I'm like, okay.
He just need to be out there. That's it.
I mean.
He went out there long. That chick grabbed him.
Yeah.
He went right to sleep. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
First time I really got a look at you. You get choked out by some lady.
So for you, Commander actually really got time, and then
Was it?
it wasn't utilized to the best.
It was it for him. Game over.
But yeah, I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Private Party's on TV as a tag team. It's not just Isaiah Cassidy, which is fine for me. Like, I like seeing both members of Private Party.
Yeah.
But can we just give them tag matches? Can we not just randomly?
Nah, they can't do that.
Like, we need more tag team stuff.
Mm.
I mean, we got a whole lot of tag team stuff in the main event.
Yeah.
With the gauntlet, but I mean, Will Ospreay's doing so much other stuff. Like, did we really need Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher to win this match?
We didn't.
Like,
we didn't at all.
We really did not. Like, we really did not need. I mean, look, the match was enjoyable, but you knew as soon as they started, like, with the backstage segment and all, we knew for a fact that, I mean, they just told you Will Ospreay doesn't lose these type of matches.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay is going to win this match. So
when I saw who was coming out, I was like, okay, I know who's going to pull this out.
Yeah.
I knew who's going to win the gauntlet match. Real quick, I knew it was going to be Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. It was a fun match to watch.
Yeah, we knew what we were going to get, but how we got there was entertaining to see.
Mm-hmm. And other than the gauntlet match, the only thing that ever happened, one great match, Ricochet, Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, like, so
unbelievable together.
I like Sammy sometimes, and then other times I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But this
they
match,
work well together.
Yeah, and it's a it's a testament to Ricochet. Like, Ricochet can pull some stuff out of people.
Yeah,
like, Ricochet is, he's good, and you can see why. I guess up until he decided he wanted to peace out, like how under the Triple H era, Triple H regime, he was utilized.
Mm-hmm.
I know with the whole, when you didn't see Vince, Ricochet under the whole Vince thing, like, at all, like, barely at all. And then when everything happened with Vince, like, the very first episode that Triple H took over, Ricochet was on TV. So it's like, he knew.
Yeah, he knew.
You know, but
they also go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah. And I would say hopefully, hopefully we just get more. We get Ricochet doing things and not doing things just to ultimately disappear, like AEW does with all their new shiny toys, for lack of a better word.
They also hinted at a Takeshita Okada singles match,
which I'm way more than okay with.
We've talked about that a lot.
Yes, way more than okay with it. They also hinted at, Takeshita not being too cool with the whole Don Callis family thing, because y'all just, the man standing right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big, impressive dude. Y'all just want to act like
he ain't there.
He ain't there and he ain't about that work. Like, you just, okay. So I don't know, what happens down the pike with that.
I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see Takeshita and Okada go at it.
Yeah. And I want Okada, like, I know we're going to get this elite Okada, which, I mean, good for him. He's just going through the motions, getting a paycheck.
Mm-hmm. But no, we need to see him do some work. We need to open up.
Yeah, like, and I hope when we get a match with him and Takeshita, we get to see that. Like, we get to see, because Takeshita can work his ass off.
Yeah.
And Okada can too, but Okada's chilling in AEW right now.
I ain't doing none of this.
He ain't got a care in the world. He out there calling people bitches and flipping people off.
Yeah.
He's living his best life. I mean, look, why wouldn't you?
We also get a Darby and John Moxley at Grand Slam.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Grand Slam stuff so far. We got the Young Bucks and Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm. We
got, like you said, Moxley and Darby Allin for the title shot.
Yep.
Which, only happened because Bryan Danielson wasn't able to compete at the show, but he's going to compete at the show against Nigel McGuinness. So it's like the whole reason of the show was so Darby can get his title shot. But being Danielson can't wrestle, Moxley's like, all right, well, fight me for your title shot. But then, like, 20 minutes later, Bryan Danielson is going to be advertised. They say if he can make it, but you know damn well he going to make it. So so it was like, we could do Nigel McGuinness and Danielson right after that or whatever. Like, don't give the whole, I don't know. Maybe they're doing a pivot. Maybe they're trying to get to where we get the belt on Moxley because Danielson's going out, which is fine. But and I guess a big match like Moxley and Darby, you got two guys that AEW has a lot of stock in, so you don't want to just give it away on a random Dynamite.
Yeah,
which I mean, they always have this Grand Slam. They always build the Grand Slam up as like one of those real special episodes, one of those real special shows on AEW, which they do, to their credit. They do a job of overstacking and give you like a pay-per-view type show on regular TV, depending on the venue we're in, depending on, what time of year, which is good and bad because a lot of times to their detriment, like they're giving away stuff just like, y'all still in the world where y'all do need to be making money and y'all do need, I mean, TV ratings was one thing, but they ain't bringing those in either. So, but yeah, and then you got Danielson and McGuinness, who everyone who heard Nigel McGuinness on commentary who possibly cares, or anybody who's seen their matches years and years and years and years ago cares, but they didn't do a good job at selling this to like someone like you.
Yeah, no.
Like, why would you give a damn that Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness? All you do, like, you hear Nigel McGuinness talk trash about Bryan Danielson on, like, right. But there's a whole laundry list of history there, and they could have did a way better job of getting people ready for that or telling us more about that.
But it's AEW, you know they're not going to.
They're not going to do that.
They're not going to give us the information we need.
They assume you know. They assume you've seen all this before.
And I didn't even when the boy said his name, I was like, oh, that's who you are. Because I don't remember ever seeing his face.
Yeah, they show him every now and then. Like, yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you don't see Nigel a whole lot. Like, you hear him, but you don't see him. So yeah, I get why, I get that.
But then the final thing we got is Collision. Nothing happened there.
Yeah, no, Collision was...
Jack Perry won.
I don't care.
Mark Briscoe, Hologram, and Kyle O'Reilly won.
Just throwing people together.
Which is wild. I don't even want to see Mark Briscoe. But Hologram actually was doing something.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get we're still doing this hologram thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Whatever.
Yuta against Anthony Henry.
Yeah.
I didn't care about that either.
Yeah, no.
We had Private Party back again.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yes, a lot of I don't care. With Collision.
Yuka Sasaki. Is that right?
No, but close enough.
Yuka.
Yes.
I got that part right.
Yeah.
Against Serena Deeb.
Deeb.
Decent match. Still looks a little rough.
I was just about to ask, like, are you...
Still looked a little rough.
Okay. All right.
It looked a little...
It's, it's crazy. Like, they're not giving Serena Deeb, I feel like the I don't know.
This looked choreographed. It looked like they spent some time practicing and remembering dance steps.
And they were still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they were still trying to figure it out. Now Yuka, on the other hand, first Mariah May talking mad trash about this little girl. I get it. She's like 10. Or however Yuka is.
Yeah.
But she's so humble that she took Mariah out and then nicely handed her the belt and waved.
She did.
And I'm like, what did I just watch? She had no animosity. She kept a smile on her face the whole time.
Listen.
You got to be worried about people like that.
Yeah.
They beat your ass and still smiling?
Wave
Crazy.
at you?
Wow.
No, that's true. That's true. You, there is a level of concern you gotta take.
Yeah, she dangerous. You better watch that young lady.
With somebody who does things like that.
Then you had the bang bang.
Yeah, bang bang gang
guns against Brian Cage and what's the boy name? Bishop and Tolagona.
Yeah.
Tao.
I'm
care. Destroying names. I don't know.
I didn't care, man.
I didn't care about either. Even Robin and Queen Amulata.
Yeah.
I ain't care about that either. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah, Robin Renegade. And
yeah. FTRs against the grizzled young veterans.
I mean,
you see, AEW started off so strong for me,
and now it's starting to it wore off on
then
you.
It did. Like
I like FTR and I like the Grizzled Young Vets, but it's like
I watch AEW back to back. So I watched Collision, Dynamite and Collision back to back.
Oh, so you're getting a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm watching them and I'm like, oh, you got me. I start drifting.
Yeah.
Then maybe a little pick back up something. And then by the end of Collision, like the middle of Collision, I'm like, I got some other shit I could be doing.
Yeah. I don't need this right now. I got chores.
Yeah. But I stick to it. I watch it. Y'all keep getting my viewership. But
somebody's got it. They got to get it from somewhere.
Somewhere.
They got to get it from somewhere. We're trying, AEW. Just help us help you.
Please
help us help you. Oh, yeah. Because talking about you put me to sleep.
We got a couple spots of you.
Yeah.
Closing your eyes and
yeah, you guys, it's rough.
If I wouldn't have said nothing, I don't think you'd have woke up.
I probably wouldn't have. I may have had 45 minutes of sleep, and then altogether, collectively over the weekend, maybe 3 hours.
Yeah,
like legit the weekend, I may have had 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, wrap it up. Wrap your show up.
That's it. Without further ado, before I fall asleep on you guys again, I want to thank you for joining us on the Bury the Booking podcast. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, listen wherever you like listening. Watch us on the YouTubes. Please follow us on social media. Check us out. And we'll be back next week. And I will probably have a rock star or something, so I make sure I'm here for you guys and I'm awake. Later.